I'm in a financial crisis and my mom refuses to help me. Also, please hit the subscribe button.
I'm a 27-year-old female. My relationship with my mother, age 58, became complicated after she started dating and later married her current husband, who is 15 years her senior. My mom became toxic towards me and my older sister when we opposed her getting remarried, mostly because of her drastic change in personality. We had a falling out a day before her wedding and we went no contact for a few months, and limited contact later on. During that time, I started going to therapy in order to process what happened and learn to set boundaries with my mom. We've been trying to slowly patch up our relationship, but it's been difficult mostly due to my mom's behavior. My mom mostly blames me for what happened and still holds the opinion that I started everything. The situation. I'm currently in a financial crisis. I had to drop out of community college in order to work full-time to support myself. However, I've made a lot of mistakes in the job searching process because of my mistakes and lack of experience. Because of my lack of employment and routine, my mental health has suffered a lot. I'm currently low on savings, and if I don't start working, I'm going to be in more trouble than I'm in right now. I've tried doing DoorDash, but I've mostly made peanuts. Most of my earnings go into my gas tank. I just got a job offer at a pizza place that I'm going to start pretty soon. Even though I'm relieved to have a job, I feel a bit defeated as well. I feel terrible that I couldn't get a job sooner. I also feel bad that I couldn't secure a better job offer and turned down offers that would have benefited. I told my mom that I felt sad that I wasn't able to get myself a better job, but my mom said that I should work my way up through multiple jobs over the next few years. I don't want to work this pizza job forever. I want to figure out a way to get out of my situation and into a better paying job. I know that this will take some time. I'm nearly 30 and I can't keep jumping from one job to the next over the next few years. I want to figure out a way to get myself into at least a better paying job that's entry level at best. My mom acts like I just want a high paying job handed to me on a silver platter. I don't want to be a manager, I just want to find a job where I can build some experience. I'm also a single woman, so I need to find a way to support myself since I'm not married. Because of the below zero temperature weather in January, my electric bill skyrocketed. Because of the low state of my savings, I asked my mom if she could help me with my bill, and she refused, saying that I just needed to take money out of savings and just do DoorDash. Just to make it clear, I hate asking for money, so I was swallowing my pride when I did this. My reason for doing this was so that my lights wouldn't get turned off, I could use the money in my savings for rent, and so I could use my DoorDash money to feed me and my dog. With my mom, she's in no financial crisis. In fact, she's living her best life. Her new hubby pays for my grandmother's nursing home expenses, she gets to go shopping for new home decor, and they bought a new house in the mountains. She and her hubby used to live in a big city, but they decided to move because things were getting too expensive. My mom doesn't have to work if she doesn't want to, and she always seems to be traveling. She's going on a mission trip to Cuba. She's always bragging about her new house, how pretty everything is, how she loves buying coffee from the Buc-ee's down the road, how everyone is conservative, and how cheap everything is. Even though it's great she's happy, it feels like she's constantly bragging about it. She believes that I'm a spoiled child and that she's just disciplining me and showing me tough love. Even though she's trying to help me see the silver lining of the situation, I still feel like she's somewhat out of touch. My mom offered to let me live with her, but I don't want to go live with her. It's not that I don't want to live in the mountains, it's that I don't like her new husband and that I don't want to repeat what happened a few years ago. Also, I wouldn't be living with her for free. If I lived with her, I would have to pay rent to live in her guest room. I would also be nearly 2 hours away from my friends and other family members. I feel like living with my mom after what happened a few years ago would end up being like a stick of dynamite taking up residence in a matchbox. I'm desperately looking for a roommate, but most of my friends have roommates, have already renewed their leases, and are married. I can't live with my sister and her husband, and I can't live with my aunt and uncle because they're having family issues too. Please don't get me wrong, I love my mom. However, trying to connect with her is frustrating. My sister and I have been carefully trying to patch things with our mom, and we don't want to fall back to square one.